Hey, what's up y'all? Ryan back here again, and today we're doing something a little bit different. We're not really reviewing or demoing gear or anything. Today we're going to talk about gain, and in particular gain on a high gain tube amp. I have the REVV G20 right here behind me, and I've done a few videos with it recently, and I keep getting comments here and on TikTok and on Instagram about, hey, you're using too much gain, or that doesn't sound good with that much gain, or hey, even there's not enough gain, which I love those people. You're my kind of people if you think there's not enough gain in any of these tones. But today I want to leave the decision up to all of you. So I'm going to run through a couple of guitar tone tests on here, and they're all going to be high gain. They're going to start out at a low gain, but we're going to gradually go up in gain. And I want you to decide at which level the gain sounds best to you. Now I'm going to start out pretty low, and you're going to hear the G20 sounds kind of weird at low gain. It kind of sounds muffled. It doesn't sound bright at all. And you'll see as I turn the gain up, it's going to brighten itself up quite a bit here. And as I sweep through the gain knob parameters, I'm actually going to start switching in between the blue and red aggression channels as well, which you'll hear will start to add a different flavor of gain to this amp, which I really love about it. Now I tend to love it without either of the aggression channels on, but I'm going to let you all decide that for yourselves again. You'll also see I do have the Opaque Drive overdrive pedal here as well, which I'm going to engage after I've gone through the normal gain structure of the amp itself. So, no more talking. Aside from the fact that I'm going to tell you I'm using my GOC Guitars Illumina Plus with my Aurora Tone Earth Crusher rail style pickups in it. Other than that, there's no other post EQ. The REVV G20 is being output into the 2-notes captor and then going into the King's Cab impulse responses, which I use all the time on everything. If I talk too fast there and you want to read all that, all of the gear that I'm using today is down in the description below. Some of it are affiliate links, some of them aren't. This is not a sponsored post though. Everything you see here I bought with my own money. There's nothing that's sponsored here. But if y'all like hearing all of these different guitar tone tests that I do and want to hear more, because I have a ton of other gear around here that I'm going to be testing out very soon, make sure to hit subscribe, hit that like button. You know the drill. This is YouTube. Come on now. Let's go ahead and dive in. right, well, I don't know about you all, but I know the REVV G20 has an insane amount of gain on tap, and it sounds great on all of the channels. I do still tend to prefer it without either of the aggression channels turned on, so I keep it with the light turned off, no blue or red aggression channels on there, especially once I engage an overdrive like the Opaque Drive over here, which the Opaque Drive, in my opinion, has a really unique flavor of overdrive to it. And as you heard, it really tightened up the signal easily on this amp, and it got rid of the flubbiness that even with the aggression channels turned on or the gain turned up or turned down, it didn't really get rid of on its own. And yeah, I know all of you are thinking is that's what an overdrive pedal is for, right? It's to help to shape your guitar DI going into the amp and help it hit it differently so that way it sounds the way that we want it to. We want those tight chugs, we want the chords to ring out, and I hope that that came across in the riff that I was playing there. The riff is actually called Skinwalker by Artificial Language, and it's a banger of a song, so make sure you check that out if you haven't already. But yeah, that's my take on a high gain metal tone, but let me know which one of those tones that you preferred. Was it with or without the overdrive pedal? Like I said, I prefer it with the overdrive pedal. I think it sounds great with it. I don't really care for it that much without an overdrive pedal, to be honest with you. So if I were to play with just this amp, the clean channel is fantastic on its own, but the distortion channels do leave a little bit to be desired for the style of music that I play. Your mileage may vary depending on what you like to play, but let me know down in the comments, please, and thank you, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.